It's Sega's 60th anniversary, and so now is the perfect time to talk about the franchise that became the company mascot, despite the team initially having no faith in it. Today, Sonic can be seen in his own live-action film, animated TV series, and in cameos across the film and games industries. Here are 5 things you need to know about Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic was originally developed based on a pitch to create something that would rival Mario. It was part of a long list of game ideas Yuji Naka had, and he'd put it furthest at the bottom, hoping it wouldn't be picked. Sonic went through many designs before settling on a hedgehog, with one of the earliest ideas being a rabbit. Only problem was that Yuji Naka felt that a rabbit would get hurt doing a somersault move, so they decided to go with the hard spikes of a hedgehog. A rabbit did eventually appear in the games though, in the form of the unfortunately named Cream the Rabbit, who was first playable in Sonic Advance 2. Yuji Naka's history with Sega is one that's shaped by him trying to escape that speedy hedgehog. As previously mentioned, he didn't really want to make the first game that much, and he actually quit the company after development finished due to a low salary and bad performance reviews from those who thought Sonic would be a failure. Thing is, after he left, he was immediately contacted by Mark Cerny at Sega in the US, and he joined under the one condition that he wouldn't have to make a Sonic 2, a deal that Sega eventually went back on. In 2006, he finally managed to escape Sonic by creating his own studio and eventually joining Square Enix. After Sonic & Knuckles, the series had a bit of a weird time. The games released on the Sega Saturn weren't exactly what you'd expect, with Sonic 3D Blast being a mix of top-down adventure with 3D tube running, and Sonic R being a kind of weird running game, but not with the speed you'd expect. This was all down to the technical limitations on the Saturn, and the Sonic team struggled with this transition to 3D for a while. Therefore, they had their own feedback directly to the hardware team to make the Dreamcast something that could handle Sonic's speed as he blasts through 3D environments. Clearly their message got through, with Sonic Adventure releasing on the Dreamcast shortly after the console launch. Sonic has been all over the place. He appears in Wreck-It Ralph, Smash Bros, Lego Dimensions, and pretty much every Sega game you could think of. It's normal for these sort of appearances to be approved by the branding team at Sega, but as OK.KO creator Ian Jones-Corti found when he worked on getting Sonic and Tails into an episode of the show, the concept and designs all have to be approved by the Sonic developers themselves, who will pass back detailed notes about proportions and all the things you wouldn't normally consider. Unfortunately, when the live-action film creators were working on the original design, they managed to convince the developers that this was the best way of making Sonic look realistic. The image of Sonic today in 2020 is at least partially based on the US Twitter account, but if you ask the man behind the account, it's all about trying to bring back the edgy personality of the anti-Nintendo days. Originally, the account was very safe and corporate, but he took it further by engaging in meme culture, digs at other companies, and general silliness that rewarded the Sonic account with 5.8 million followers. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan. Feel free to subscribe to find out more about the art and creation of Japanese pop culture.